American Latino Athletes, presented by McDonald's.
I'm down Sandoval, and I'm a professional BMX rider. Well, when I was little, I was into like every sport before I got in BMX. Baseball, basketball, football. And it wasn't until I moved to Corona, and there was this local skate park that made me get into riding because I lived 2 blocks away, and I just like picked up my bike and came here every day.
Mexico, are you ready?
I guess you could say my style is pretty aggressive, like when it comes to tricks, because every time I hit a quarter or hit a jump, I'm doing something in the air. Like that's just how I am. I'm more looking to be consistent than anything. Some of the first tricks that I've done that no one else has done is a 720 double whip, and what that is like it's 2 tail whips and a 720 like degree spin, and it's a very difficult trick, but you know, it's just something that I like to bring. Like when I was younger, I had to bring that variety towards the course because I had to make a statement. I can't really say when it started. Like it just sort of evolved. Like at one point I thought I was pro, but until I see it now, like how I see myself back then, I wasn't, and it's kind of hard to explain. Like it just over time it just evolves and turns into something bigger than it was. Inside of BMX is pretty difficult. You know, like you learn, like you're not taught this sort of thing to like deal with like sponsors and deal with upcoming events and stuff like that. Like you just sort of go with it, and it teaches it. A lot of people don't see it, you know, like, oh, it's cool, you know, like that you go to this place and that place, but it, you know, the work from now till getting there is definitely different. As I looked into the sport, I noticed that there was like a lot of top athletes like Daniel Dares, which he was a big inspiration because of how he rode is like how I ride now. So he inspired me a lot to become who I am.
Il a touché un maximum de modules, Daniel Dares. Il tient à jus.
You could say X Games is like our Olympics. You know, like we go there once a year for that event, and it's to showcase everything that we have learned throughout the year. Back in 2012, it's pretty rough back then, you know, because there was nothing established for me. Like I had to still make a name for myself and show other riders and show the judges that I'm capable of winning events. And all the way up until now, 2015, all the hard work of over the years of riding my bike came down to that moment at X Games, and so I was luckily blessed to be able to stay on my bike and receive that gold medal. I beat Daniel Dares, who happened to be a 5 times X Games gold medalist, and that right there was as well unbelievable because, you know, I look up to him so much, and so seeing him on the same course as me is just mind-blowing. Now, like for my future, I'm sort of looking long-term, you know, like I want to try to prepare myself for more events such as X Games and just get ready for next year.